turn this into this to create this. In this video, I'm going to show you an easier, less messy way to recycle your bone dry clay. Hi, Marie here from Pottery Crafters, where I show you fun pottery making videos with tips, tools, and techniques for the beginner potters. Many potters, from experienced to beginners, don't want to or even don't know how to recycle clay, and I was no different. At first, recycling looked pretty messy and hard to do. As I watched them slop and slush the clay on the plaster mold, I thought, I don't want to do this. But I also didn't want to waste my clay. So I tried it, and I didn't like it. There had to be an easier way for me not to waste my clay. After trying different ways, I discovered an easier, more manageable, less messy way to recycle my clay. Let's get recycling. This is all you'll need to recycle your clay. Pillowcases or a pouch. You may have seen these sheets come in these. This is very convenient. I love using these pouches. Ties, a hook, and a place to hook your clay. Be creative. A tree, 2 chairs and a pipe, your closet. Think of somewhere you could hang your clay. Buckets. Need at least 2 buckets. Plastic bags. Make sure you have some with no holes in them. A wear board. Now mine is 12 by 16. I really like this size. It's very convenient for me, but you can have one larger, smaller. It doesn't matter, whatever's more convenient for you. A drop cloth, or you can use like real tight fabric so the cloth doesn't get into your clay at all and the particles from the cloth. So the drop cloth works really good for me, and it doesn't have to be that big either. A hammer. Of course, with the hammer you're going to want safety glasses. I've had clay fly up in my face already. And if you're indoors, you will want to use one of these dust masks. I love this one. It's so comfortable and lightweight. It's great for glazing and working with dry clay. First thing you want to do is dry out any wet clay you have. I like to use a plastic on my wear board. That's so the wear board does not wear out as fast, and it's very convenient. I found doing it this way works best for me. Take your wet clay and place it on your plastic. Then you want to press it down as flat as you can. Here we go. Whoopsie. Make sure it doesn't slide off your wear board like that. Wash your hands. Now, take a pillowcase and take your whole wear board and place the clay right inside the pillowcase. I like to do this actually for two reasons. One, air gets in and your clay will dry out. And two, no debris or bugs are going to get onto your clay while it's drying. Tie it up and wait. Now, depending on the climate you live in, could take a couple of weeks or a week. For me, about 4 or 5 days, because I live in the desert. I have an advantage. Now, through the miracle of video, my clay is dry. All you have to do is untie it, now you'll want to check it from time to time to make sure that it's dry, but she's dry. Snoopy! Oh my goodness. You hate to have to break it up. Aww. Take your drop cloth, place Snoopy on the drop cloth. You can put it back on the wear board if you like. Take your safety glasses, and as I said earlier, if you're indoors, make sure you have your dust mask. Use your dust mask. Here's the fun part. Start breaking up the clay. Bye, Snoopy. All done. Take your clay and put it in the bucket. Now you fill your pillowcase or pouch, whichever is fine. I like to do the pouch. Just put the pillowcase or pouch around your bucket. Pour some dry clay in. Now, I like to pour in about 2 to 4 pounds of wedgeable clay because it's more manageable for me. You can put in more if you like or less, whatever is manageable and wedgeable for you. After I place the dry clay in, I just wrap the pillowcase or the pouch around the dry clay. This helps it dry out more evenly. Then I take another pouch or pillowcase and I place the clay inside. Again, to dry out more evenly. When I just used one, it actually dried out a little too much on the top because the air got at it, so having two works great for me. Now we tie up the pillowcase and place it in a bucket of water and let it soak. Now, I placed my pillowcase into the water and I would leave it here for at least a day. Make sure there's enough water in your bucket. And I like to cover my bucket, especially being outside, because I really don't want debris, insects, or animals to get into the water. After a day, I check my clay and I'll feel it, and it feels nice and smooth, no lumps in it. Then I know it's time to hook it onto my branch. Take my pillowcase, cover the bucket, water goes right through the pillowcase, and I wait. I will let it sit out for a couple of days, then through the magic of video, it's a couple of days. And I check my clay. It's still a bit mushy. I have to wait another day. After another day, a hummingbird. Aww. After another day, come out, check my clay. Feels wedgeable to me. Take it down and wedge it out. Like I had said earlier, depending on the climate you live in, really dictates how long it's going to take for your clay to dry. Now I can feel that this is wedgeable. Also, when you unwrap it from your cloth, it will peel right off, and you can feel it. It just feels really nice. So you know it's ready to wedge. What you do is give it a little slam. Oh, that wedges nicely. Yep, nice and malleable, workable. Oh yeah, that's nice. There you go. Nice wedgeable sized recycled clay. Just take a bag with no holes in it, tie it up. I don't like to use these twist ties because I found that they can poke into the plastic. And I've had a few of them do that. I like to use the rubber band. I'll twist it up. Now take your marker and put the type of clay that it is, especially if you have different kinds of clays. Put Amico 46, and you can put the date also. I like to use the older clay first. This is cone 10, and this is cone 5. In this video, I showed you an easier way to recycle your clay. I like doing it this way because it's not as messy and smaller amounts are much easier to handle. If you have any recommendations or other tips or small items to make, definitely post those in the comments section below. Some of the best feedback and tips come from you. Thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell for other videos from Pottery Crafters in the future for more helpful pottery making tips and tools. Keep making that beautiful pottery. Remember, our goal is progress over perfection. See you next time.